Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to another Ouya video. Today, let's look at Prague. It's a country out in... No, just kidding. Oh, what's this? I have no clue. And it's in a different language, so we'll see. Created with Game Maker Studio. Henchocon. Ay, gringo. That is the first Spanish I learned, by the way. Growing up was gringo. Actually, I learned gringo salada. Comment below if you know what that means in both ways. If you actually know what the translation is, I actually have to push buttons. And if you know what it means, counterpunto. Oh, that almost sounds like a dirty word in Spanish. Pongua. Okay, so movement, restart. Oh, is that it? Just up, down? Oh, it is Pong. Okay. It doesn't continue with the epic music. By the way, so this is completely free to play from what I remember. Yeah, this one was free. So it is nice Pong. Oh, I hesitated. How am I losing at fucking Pong? Can I blame the whiskey? I blame the whiskey. This is why I would never do well in, say, a Ready Player One scenario. Great book, by the way. Can't recommend it highly enough, but then again, you've probably read it by now. Then again, I'm kind of... Oh, fuck. I am kind of anxious for the movie. It's going to be interesting to see how they translate it. I'm kind of hoping they do more than one movie, because that's almost too big just to be condensed into one movie. The big issue with that, as with anything like that, is the rights. As anyone who's read the book, and it's not going to be a big surprise, there's a lot of other people's intellectual property caked in that. Maybe I should just lose. Here, have fun not drinking. Well, I was saying intellectual property in that game. Actually, yeah, there is a game. All right, so let's restart. In the movie, so how they're going to get the rights, say, to whatever, Blade Runner, Cowboy Bebop, anything 80s or 90s or anime or geek, how they go get the rights to it. Spielberg will be directing it, or producing it, I forget which. Either or, his presence will help, I think, in getting some of the rights, and some of the stuff is his. Oh, that's bullshit. Anyways, so... But yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see how much of the book, they can translate, adjusting my mic there, and how much they have to get around. So it won't be, say, it's be one of those things where it's this knockoff version of what they're doing, so, i.e. GoBots or something, but I forget. Transformers must be in there somewhere, right? I can't directly remember... Unless, no, they were some of the giant robots at the... never mind. Anyways, I was about to do some spoiler there, but comment... don't comment below if you know what I'm talking about, because I'd be spoiling people who haven't read it. By the way, go out, read it. If not, do Audible. That's what I do. Come on. Fudge you. Wow, how am I losing so badly? Well, because I'm drinking and talking nonsense. I do a lot of... What do I call it? I listen to audiobooks. What is the verb? Just listen to a bunch of books on the road? Yeah. Just weird to say I've read books when I haven't read them at all. I've listened to them. Anyways, I listen to a lot of books while traveling, since I'm on the road for 8 hours at a time, traveling across country. So, I just finished The Martian. Great book. I wanted to see it before I saw any of the trailers or stuff for the movie. So, yeah, my brother recommended it a year ago or something like that, and I just finally got around to reading it. So... yeah, a great book. I wonder how they're going to deal with a lot of the censorship issues, or if they're just going to go full... I mean, the opening line is essentially what? In my professional opinion, I'm fucked. So, or the boobs line. I want to see them just do a text out of the boob line. That's going to be great. Anyways, so... By the way, apparently that was self-published. So that guy's essentially making all the profit off it. I don't know if he eventually got a... No, every fucking time. Anyways, if he got a deal afterwards or not, but essentially he's doing pretty well for published book. Anyways, that, and of course I talk about the Off to Be the Wizard series. Another great book. They're shorter books. I really want to watch. Well, I want to watch, but first I want to read Game of Thrones. I still only seen the first episode. I need to actually buckle down and see the rest of that. So it's one on my list of stuff I need to catch up on. But yeah, I want to read all the books, but that seems like a monstrous task at this point because those are awfully big books. Anyways, yeah, so this is Pong. I haven't scored a single point on this guy yet. I actually have to move now. So I don't know if it's possible to. Then again with Pong, I don't know if it's true. It always seems like if you do like a downward spin while moving, it seems to move it more. I don't know if that's true or... that went through. Well. Again, let's see if I can at least score 1 point. I should make this a drinking game. For every game I lose, I should take a shot. Then again, I would lose a lot as a result. Because I haven't been drinking much yet already, and already I'm doing horrible. But the good news is, I am sitting here with my drink in one hand, the control in the other. So you can play one-handed if you want to say, have some fun with the other hand. Ha ha ha. Okay, so there's my mandatory masturbation joke of the week. Again, it's a requirement by YouTube bylaws that I have to make one of those at least every quarter accounting schedule. Anyways, hey, notice I hadn't moved. Wow. There you go. And every time he scores on me, and it's my serve my way, I get hosed by being too far in the extremes to catch it. So that's probably my fault. I should learn the programming on that one. So yeah, you can. I always wondered about it because you do have to program. Itch. Quickly, had to get my hand off the controller there, scratch my neck. You always have to program a little bit of, not dumb, but weakness in the AI. Otherwise, it could be impossible. By the way, I actually got the rebound on that one. Impossible to lose if you program the AI too strong. At least the way I understand it. So I wonder, how do you program that in? Do you program it that it gets slower the longer you volley? Excuse me. If it gets slower the longer you volley back and forth, or is it just random? That's what I wonder. So if anyone who's designed a Pong game before, let me know. Do you program a little bit of slowness with progression, or is it a random code? That's interesting, because I don't know how they did it, say, in the original one. Because, again, you can program a supercomputer to never lose at this, essentially. So you have to program some weakness into it, otherwise it's not a game. So doesn't help that I'm drunk. Almost missed that one. Well, drinking, rather. Made it. Not quite inebriated, but I am getting there. Not only that, I just got done with root canals and stuff, and now there's a hissing noise. Like that. Every time you didn't hear that, of course. I heard, no. Every time I open my jaw or yawn, it's like a hissing noise in my ear. I think it's because they put my one of my crowns on too tight. So it's a temporary one. So when I go in to get the permanent one, I'll tell them because it's annoying to hear a hissing noise every time I yawn. It's like air escaping from my head. And I am an airhead, so I don't want to lose that one function. I've just been rambling on, ain't I? Again, I could blame that on the whiskey. Wow. He is undefeated. So again, I always think because I try to do that too. What I'm trying to do is hit it while moving. I don't know if that helps or if that's just hearsay. Anyways, the game's over. I can make him dance. Dance, fucker, dance. He never stood a chance. No, was a song? Anyways, there we go. So yeah, I don't know if I should play another round. Otherwise, I'm running out of stuff just randomly to talk about. There he goes. On the edge. He got on the edge too. Okay. There we go. While moving even. I've got it too ahead of it. Shikeys. Right, here we go. Moving. There we go. 1 point is all I want. Just once. Oh, that went through me. Oh, that was my fault. Wow, I am horrible. And to think I actually played Pong way back on the Atari. I think I have it on one of my Atari systems. Oh yeah, I gotta remember that. Anyways, random thought about my video equipment that I need to take back with me when I fly back to Arizona. Or fly back. Yeah, I'm in Arizona now, by the way. I am home again. But I'm driving to New York, then North Carolina. Then I am, get it? There you go. Flying back from North Carolina. So I have to bring a very expensive piece of video equipment with me, which makes me nervous. But it's my work, and it's covered by work. So my personal record deck, on the other hand, isn't. And it has been stolen before. Fuck you, U.S. Airways. Which sucks, they're not around anymore, so I can't curse them. Anyways, there we go. So, but still, fuck them. Anyways. So, fun. Alright, so I'm losing horribly, and I don't know if you could hear in the background, the neighbors across the street are actually having a nice party because they're sociable. So I should actually hop over and hey! By the way, is this a 2-player game or is it just 1? I should up my other controller to see if it's 2-player. But yeah, again, it is what it is. It's a simple Pong clone, so. But I've yet to score, just like real life. Ha ha ha. Depressing. No, just kidding. Anyways. I misjudge it. There we go. How about right here? There we go. Oh, I so hit it. Oh, gotta hit it and quit it. Okay, so there was again, it is what it is. It's a free Pong version available on the Ouya. Tell me if you've been able to score a point on this bastard, or if I am just drunkenly rambling and can't play. So, oh well. Anyways, so enough of that nonsense. I don't know what I've actually talked about, or if any of this video was worth watching. Let me know down below. That aside, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.